Don't recognize that man. I look into the glass at night. Something there don't feel quite right. Same face, same steady stare, but someone else is living there. I built this version piece by piece, out of loss and silent grief. Now I stand but don't connect to the man I reflect. Don't recognize that man. Still I understand. Don't love, he don't complain. He just walks through every pain. A perfect calm, a perfect frame, but nothing feels the same. I traded fire for control, gave up chaos for a role, and somewhere in that quiet trade, the man I was just slowly faded. Don't recognize that man. Still I play the plan. The gentleman keeps moving, even if he can't. Never asked you stay. I let you walk without a fight, like it was wrong to hold you tight. A quiet man with steady hands, but weak when love demands. I thought respect meant letting go, not showing what I didn't show. But love don't grow in silent ground. It dies without a sound. Never asked you stay. Every night replays that door, the way you pause, then nothing more. I stood there like I always do, still composed, but losing you. Control can be a lonely crown, too heavy when the night comes down. And every rule I live by then just made me lose again. Never asked you stay. Now I pay the price. A gentleman learns slowly. Silence ain't always right. You can't hide decay. Pressed white shirt, tie pulled tight. Everything looks clean and light, but underneath this polished frame, a man worn down without a name. I mastered how to play it right, say less words, avoid the fight. But something breaks in quiet ways that builds across the years and days. Suit can't hide decay. It just fades away. You saw a man who had control, never guessed the hidden toll. Every smile rehearsed so well, covered stories I won't tell. A gentleman don't fall apart, he just misplaces every part. quiet echo of his pain. Suit can't hide decay. Still I walk this way. A gentleman keeps moving, even when he frays. Last boot, same story. Same seat, same drink, same view. Just different ghost where you once stood. The bartender don't ask my name. He knows the silence, knows the game. Every night got a familiar weight, like I'm always slightly too late for something I can't define, or something I chose to decline. Last booth, same story. No need for glory. Life still lives in this dim light, like smoke that lingers every night. I never chased it and then it was real. Now all I got is what I feel. Some men drown in louder ways. I just sip through endless days, and every glass I slowly drain turns memory into pain. Last booth, same story. Nothing left to say. A gentleman just watches as it fades away. I raise control. Keep my demons under the floor. Every move got a measured tone. I built this quiet, brick by stone. They don't see what I hold inside. All the storms that I never ride. A single spark could break this frame, but I'd rather choke than show that flame. Calm like a loaded gun. Damage already done. Said I feel like a locked up door, like I don't need her anymore. But I needed her more than air. Just never learned how to go there. I don't explode, I just compress. Turn every scream into finesse, and every tear I never let still floods a room. I won't forget. Calm like a loaded gun. Safety always on. But if it ever slips, everything is gone. No goodbye, just gone. One day you were still right here. Next day gone, no trace, no fear. No last words, no final scene. Just silence where you used to be. I replay moments in my head. Every word we never said. Trying hard to understand something I can't command. No goodbye, just gone. keep moving on. I don't chase what disappears, but that don't mean it ain't still here. Every quiet night I face still holds a shadow of your place. Closure's just a word we use when we got nothing left to lose. And I've learned to live somehow with questions I don't ask now. No goodbye, just gone. Still I carry on. A gentleman don't chase it, he just stays strong. Behind my eyes, no medals hang where the pain resides, just sleepless nights and buried tides. I walk through rooms like I own the place, but I lost that war without a trace. You see calm, but it's all design, a careful mask I built in time. Every breath got a way to hold, every story never told. War behind my eyes, truth in silent lies. Love once with a reckless hand, now I measure what I can't command. No second chances, no rewrites here, just echoes fading year by year. Pain don't shout when it's refined, It learns to live inside your mind, and every scar I never show is where the darkest rivers flow. War behind my eyes, still I stand composed. A gentleman of silence, when nothing is exposed. Cold is how I live. I turned it off to stay intact. No more risk, no more impact. Feel too much and you lose control. So I froze parts of my soul. You called it distant, called it wrong, but I've been burned for far too long. This kind of calm don't come for free. It cost the man I used to be. Cold is how I live. Nothing left to give. I just outlive what doesn't last. No highs, no lows, just steady ground, where peace is lost but calm is found. A gentleman adapts to pain, turns loss into a quiet game. Every piece I locked away still whispers low, but doesn't stay. Cold is how I live. That's the life I give. Silent kind of strength few could ever live. saw me fall. A breaking waves you can't detect. No shattered glass, just self-respect. Still intact on the outside frame, while everything inside's not the same. No audience, no loud goodbye, just quiet nights and heavy eyes. I mastered how to disappear while standing right here. No one saw me fall. I said nothing at all. She thought I never really cared, 'cause I was never unprepared. But truth don't live in what you show, it lives in what you never let go. Strong. Sometimes he's just been quiet too long, and every tear I never gave still floods a hidden grave. No one saw me fall. That's how I survive. A gentleman stays silent just to stay alive. Ashes in my glass, I sip regret like a vintage wine. Every memory aged, but still not kind. Your name dissolves in the whiskey burn. The lesson I lived but never learned. No chaos here, just quiet decay. A man like me fades slow, not away. You called it cold, I called it control. I buried fire to save my soul. Ashes in my glass, nothing meant to last. Your laughter echoes in empty space, a ghost I never tried to erase. I keep it close like a hidden scar, not who I was, but who we are. I don't forget, I just rearrange. Turn love into something strange. And every night I make it clear, I lost you once, still keep you here. Ashes in my glass, slowly turning past. Every sip reminds me nothing good can last. Close that door. No fight, no scream, no shattered glass. Just one last look and then you pass. I didn't stop you, didn't plead, just let you go like I agreed. You thought I didn't really care, the way I stood just standing there. But calm don't mean I felt no pain. It means I learned how to restrained. I close that door. You're mine no more. Silence fills what you once were. A quiet room, a distant blur. I sit alone but still composed. That's how a broken man reloads. Control is what I always choose, even when I'm bound to lose. And every door I ever close still echoes louder than it shows. I close that door. Still feel the war. A gentleman moves forward, but remembers more. Velvet silence, man. Soft words wrapped in a heavy tone. I learned to carry the night alone. No sharp edges, just quiet control. A polished ruin, a steady soul. You won't hear when I fall apart. I train my voice to hide my heart. Even pain moves slow with grace when you've mastered this kind of space. Velvet silence, man. I am what I am. She wanted storms, I gave her calm. A steady hand instead of harm. But peace feels restless flame. So she left me just the same. I don't compete without a man. I let time prove me again. And every word I never say still finds a quiet way to stay. A velvet silence man. No need to explain. I don't chase emotion, I just live with pain. Velvet silence man. There was a time I needed more. Now I don't chase it anymore. Voices loud but saying less. All that chaos, all that stress. I stepped away, I drew the line. No need to lose what still is mine. I've seen the cost of staying loud, trying to stand above the crowd. I chose the path that stays composed, where less is said, but more is known. I outgrew the noise. Tried to pull me back inside that restless wave, that shifting tide. But I don't swim in that again. I've seen the end, I've seen the end. Now every breath is slow and deep, no scattered thoughts I need to keep. I found a place beyond the void where silence speaks without a voice. I outgrew what I once chose. No need to fight what overflows. I stayed intact, I kept my poise. No looking back, just something fading over time. I felt it slipping way before. A softer knock behind the door. No sudden break, no crashing sound. Just something lost, not to be found. I don't hold on to dying flame. I let it go without a name. No need to fix what's meant to end. Some things don't break, they just descend. I let it end, quiet and clean. She waited for a stronger fight, but I don't raise my voice at night. No chasing back, no second plea. I left it where it used to be. Now every step feels calm and right. No heavy weight I need to fight. I closed it off without a scene. No shattered glass, just something unseen. I let it in, no sound, no trace, no broken pride, no lost phase. I stayed myself, I stayed between the man I was and what I mean. Before it broke, I felt the line. A quiet shift, a subtle sign. There's always something in the air, a colder tone, a distant stare. I read it clear, I didn't speak. I saw the ending in the week. I don't ignore what starts to fade. I've seen too many games get played. No need to hope, no need to guess. I trust the signs, I trust them less. I saw it coming, let it fall. She thought I didn't understand, but I just chose not to demand. No final fight, no closing line, just stepped away, right on time. Now every move is measured clean. No blurred lines in what I've seen. I keep it sharp, I keep it still. No bending truth to shape my will. I saw it coming from afar. No broken soul, no hidden scar. I stayed intact, I stood tall. I knew the end before it called. Runs deep, I stand the same. No sudden shift, no rising flame. I've seen enough to lose the fear. Nothing left feels unclear. No fragile edge, no trembling ground. I walk in silence, steady sound. I watched the fall of things I knew. Let go of more than most would do. No panic breath, no broken vow. What mattered then don't matter now. Nothing shakes me now. She tried to stir what used to burn, but I don't move for that return. No echo left, no open scar. I've come too close and gone too far. Now every move is slow and set. No wasted thought, no deep regret. I hold the line without a sound. No shaking soul pull me down. Nothing shakes me now. I'll stand. No open wound, no reaching hand. I kept it still. I made the vow to never break like then and now. Stand still. The night runs deep. I carry truths I never speak. Empty glass but steady hand. I've seen enough to understand. No need to chase what doesn't stay. I let it fade. I walk away. I don't resist what's meant to go. Some endings teach what we should know. No loud goodbye, no final scene. Just quiet cuts, sharp and clean. Nothing left, nothing to prove. I changed, but that's not true. I just stopped chasing something untrue. No broken fall, no wasted breath, just calm control inside the depth. Now every step is mine to own. No borrowed path, no unknown throne. I stand alone, but not undone. The war is lost, but I have won. Nothing left, I'll let it fall. No need to rise above it all. I stayed the same, I kept it smooth. No fire to fake, nothing to prove. The moon looks down but never speaks. It knows the silence that I keep. Cold wind running through my coat. Every memory stays remote. No loud goodbye, no scene to play. Just one more thing that slipped away. I don't explain what I survived. I let it rest, I let it die. No need to shout, no need to prove. Some scars don't fade, they just don't move. No witness but the moon tonight. She left like shadows leave the wall. No trace, no echo left at all. I didn't fold, I didn't plead, I cut it clean. I let it bleed. Now every step is mine alone. No borrowed heart, no broken throne. I hold the line, I keep it tight, a steady soul in fading light. No witness, no need to prove. I stayed still while others move. I heard, I learned, I stayed in tune. No one saw but the silent moon. The surface gone, no waves to show, but depth runs far beneath it all. No loud crash, no sudden fall. I've seen the end before the call. No need to scream, no need to fight. I let it fade into the night. I don't disturb what I can see. Some things just weren't meant to be. No wasted breath, no chasing fate. I let it close, I don't debate. Still waters don't break. She looked for storms inside my chest, but found a man who chose his rest. No rising flame, no crashing wave, just quiet strength I never gave. Now every step is mine alone. No borrowed truth, no fragile tone. I stand composed, I don't escape. I hold the line, I keep the shape. Still waters don't bend. No need to start what has to end. I stayed intact, I didn't break. Calm runs deep, no move to fake. They see a part, but not the whole. I don't explain what I control. There's things I keep beneath the line. Not everything is meant to shine. I let them guess, I let them speak. I don't correct what they can't read. I've learned that truth don't need defense. It stands alone without pretense. No wasted breath, no need to stand and fix what they don't understand. I let them misunderstand. She thought she knew the way I move, but she don't see what I don't prove. No open book, no easy read. I show just what they need to see. Now every step is calm and tight. No need to bring it to the light. I keep my ground, I keep my stand. No need to reach a helping hand. Let them guess, let them assume. No need to clear a silent room. I'll stay myself, I made that stand. And let the world misunderstand. fingers shape this ground. I built it all without a sound. Piece by piece I grew the line. No borrowed truth, no second mind. I learned to stand without a guide. No need for hands I can't rely. I saw too many break for less, lose themselves in loneliness. I kept it tight, I kept control. Built this calm inside my soul. This calm I built alone. She tried to enter what I made, but I don't bend what I've displayed. No open door, no easy tone. I guard the peace I've always known. Now every move reflects that ground. No hidden cracks, no shifting sound. I walk in silence, fully grown. No borrowed peace, my own. This calm won't break or bend. No fragile star, no sudden end. I kept it still, I made it stone. A quiet world I built alone. No mirror needed to reflect. I carried truth without a fake. I've walked through doubt, I've felt it break. I've seen the lines that people fake. I let it fall, I let it burn. Some lessons don't require you to return. I don't depend on what they see. I know exactly what is me. No shifting form, no borrowed plan. I stand as clear as any man. I know who I am now. tried to question what I hold, to bend the shape, to break the mold. But I don't move for passing doubt. I figured what this is about. Now every step is calm and sad. No second guess, no deep regret. I walk alone but understand there's power in a steady man. I know who I am, no doubt. No need to scream, no need to shout. I stayed the same, I made that vow. I didn't search, I know it now. Echo comes when I look back. Just quiet steps along the track. I learned to speak without a sound, to hold my weight without a ground. No need for noise to prove my place. I let time carve it on my face. I saw them fall from words too loud, chasing echoes through a crowd. I kept it low, I kept it tight, built my strength out of the night. The silence paid off slow. She said I should have said much more, but words don't fix what's already told. I let it pass, I let it go. No need to act for what I know. Now every move is calm and clear. No hidden doubt, no borrowed fear. I didn't shout, I didn't show, but I became what they don't know. The silence built me whole. No need for fire, no losing control. I stayed the same, I moved along, and let the quiet turn to stone. There's something drawn I never break. A silent code I always take. No matter how the night may turn, there's certain things I never burn. No losing self to passing flame. No trading truth to win a game. I've seen men fall below their line for something false, for something blind. I kept it still, I kept it strong. I knew the place where I belong. There's a line I never cross. She tried to pull me out of place, to twist my words, to shift my base. But I don't bend to keep control. I lose the world before my soul. Now every move reflects that code. No hidden cracks, no overload. I stand in truth, I stand across from everything I know is lost. That line I keep, it holds me still. No broken edge, no bending will. I gave up more than most would toss, but kept the one I never crossed. No ticking clock inside my chest. I move with time, I don't contest. No fast lane running through my veins. I don't get caught in passing trains. I take it slow, I let it be. What's meant to stay will stay with me. I watch them burn from moving fast, trying to outrun their past. I stood still, I let it pass. No chasing things that never last. No rush. In my blood. She tried to pull me into speed, but I don't bend to that kind of need. No panic breath, no restless mind. I leave the noise of that behind. Now every second feels complete. No broken rhythm in my beat. I walk alone, I walk composed. No open wounds left exposed. No rush, I let it flow. No need to chase what I outgrow. I kept my pace, I understood. The calm runs deep inside my blood.